And in the old days, our people used to be able to communicate with the animals, and they told stories about animals. So in this story, this areito, there's a group of iguanas who are hanging out, having a party, having a good time. And then at a certain point in the song, you're going to see their not so nice neighbor, the guaragua or the hawk, try to come in and bust things up a little bit. After he's gone, they come back to the dance. So this is Areito Iguana. Now you can all clap along if you want. It's all about coming together. All right. Did you like that one? All right, wonderful. We really enjoyed doing that for you. That was Areito Iguana. And just to explain a little bit about where we come from, for those who don't know, the Taino people were the very first people in the Western Hemisphere to be called Indians, right? Use that misnomer, because we were the ones that had that first encounter with Columbus 527 years ago. And you know, that's the beginning of indigenous resistance here in the hemisphere and even beyond, because that colonial mindset came in, you know, where people were trying to move us away from our connection to the earth and to the animals and to all of our areito, our sacred coming together, right, for a different ideal, you know, an ideal that came over after, really, from that side of Europe, after over 800 years of war. They came over and they had to renew their resources, right, to try to build up. That's why Europe became what it was, because the resources that were taken from this hemisphere, the human resources, the natural resources, that helped build up, right? That was part of that conquesting colonial exchange that they call it. So this is a little bit about Taino culture. So Taino people, our regalia or things like that, really traditionally, if we come out in a real traditional way, we'd probably just be painted red, you know, and that's about it. But these days we'd probably be arrested if we dress up like that or dress down like that. So we have to be careful. But, you know, the cotton, these things represent part of our culture. And so that's our expression of who we are today as people. So in that first piece, you heard some folks shaking around this instrument. Anybody know the name of this one? Maraca. What was it? Maraca. Maraca, right. Maraca is not a Spanish word. It's actually a Taino word. Remember, since we were the first ones encountered, many words that our people use, they didn't have that in Spain. So you have words like maraca. You have for those boats that you see on the lake sometimes when you go out on a romantic date or something, you know, you want to take a canoe, or in our language we say canoa. So canoa even went into the Spanish language. At this time of year, maybe it's not getting to the end, you want to have a cookout with family, so you have a barbacoa. Barbacoa is where you get the English word barbecue. So you see, this is because our folks were the very first exchange between those peoples. Many of these words are incorporated into the language that you speak, whether it's English or Spanish. So barbacoa. Another one that makes the news around this time of year too is huracan. Huracan. That's where you get the word hurricane. So all these things are part of our culture, part of our understanding, but you say those words and maybe you don't know. Because many people know about Columbus, but they don't know about the indigenous peoples that he encountered.